Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of Boylon Does Dark Dimension 4, and this time we're going to be starting on Node 6, aka Global 3, the final node in the global lane. We did really well in the last video when we did a ton of damage here on node number 5. Attack number 4, we did a crazy amount of damage and had a hilarity of a time with Mr. Sinister and his clones. We just wrecked the field, and I can't believe how long we ended up having those clones alive for. We only ever lost one clone, so here we are in the final global node. There is a lot of annoying characters and potentially some really good clones though, but yeah, it seems like it's going to be a lot harder. So in terms of overall health, I expect this to take twice as long as it did for me for the last node. So we got node 5 done rather in 4 attacks, but I don't think this one will take that. I expect this to take at least twice as long, if not more. So here we are back with the famous 4, aka Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, Ghost, and Sabretooth, and let's get this started. Normally the first runs don't go that well. I think that's because the starting in on the fresh wave, everyone has all their cooldowns and stuff like that, and the second time around, if I survive through it, that they have less cooldowns, the ability energy hasn't been used as much, so it's a bit easier then. So let's see what kind of abilities and what we got on the first wave. Everyone should have all of their abilities ready though, so I should be able to get a Sinister clone on the first batch. Now we got a Black Bolt. That's not fun. Black Bolt will always use a special in ultimate, so I guess it's going to alternate. Cable's going to always perform as special. That's kind of annoying because the turn bar rewind sucks. And Cable spawns and gives everyone a little bit of turn bar. That also sucks. Now Baron Zemo kind of got wrecked pretty early on in the last attempt. So it looks like his ability energy is not doing so hot. So what I'm thinking of doing is probably actually need to get rid of that Black Widow because of the buffs. That's not going to be nice, but I'm thinking of cloning Quake, because while she might not be the strongest character, she does apply slow for 2 turns, and she can offense down, so all of these debuffs potentially could be, they could be extended by Ghost. So I'm going to see how this first turn goes, and see if I can manage a few things first, though. And hopefully we survive, and that's the important thing. So I'm gonna start over here. Actually, I'm gonna start on Black Bolt, do that ultimate there, try to get some damage out, and let's see if we can clone Quake and get some slows off, because I think that's gonna be really important. So we're gonna actually start here with the basic, and that's gonna slow for 2 turns for a lot, including Black Widow, and hopefully if we can survive at least oh my god, at least a round to Ghost's turn, and we can extend some of these. We are stuck behind a taunt, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. That burp. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we're gonna extend all this on the right-hand side mostly. We're gonna heal her up to full though. She did get a couple of counterattacks though, and that's not very great. I'm glad that that stun did not land there. All right, let's get some more extra damage here if we can. And we're going to slow again on this side. So everyone, I think, is slowed for 2 turns, more or less. We need to get through this taunt, though. Sabretooth, if you can get an assist, that would help. Unfortunately... Oh, there we go. We did actually get through it. There we go. So now we need to get Black Bolt down. I'm also kind of concerned about the Black Widow's speed up. That was really not very great. But if we can knock back some of this turn on Black Bolt... We just lost Baron Zemo. He's really not surviving all that much, and I'm really disappointed actually here for that. Yeah, there we go. So unfortunately, Mr. Sinister's still slowed, and that's really not that great. I need to knock back some more turn bar here, though. I don't know how far we're going to get with this, but at least we get the offense down here. Don't really need that now that I think about it. I should have probably cleared some of this. We're going to get pinged by Black Bolt. Great, okay. I was just thinking the Earthquake probably wasn't a huge deal now that I think about it, because I keep forgetting about Ghost passive for some reason. We need to get rid of these speed ups, and that's a bit of a pain here. We need to flip them. There's quite a few though on here, and spamming that taunt is a real pain in the ass as well. And they're gonna burp. Oh, Sinister's not gonna survive there. Okay, so this was not a great start, but you know what? I'm gonna let it go this time. Not looking for the perfect run here. I'm really tempting Really tempted to do this here, this alt. And I am. It's a lot of extra damage there. Luckily, none of these characters really can heal other than Crystal. Interestingly, I knocked Black Bolt back under 50% health, but because it was with a health drain mechanic, Crystal never actually healed him rather, with the passive. So that's interesting, but unfortunately, I'm not going to have that alt ready for the next run, and I don't know if that was a bad move or not. So we'll find out in the next episode, I guess, if that's going to hurt me there by not having that ready. Otherwise, we did okay. How much damage? 6.43 million. Baron Zemo's having a struggle of a time staying alive. The first global node was fine, and then actually he did really well in the first couple of nodes, but in the global lane here, he's just been getting wrecked for some reason. So yeah, we're not quite 10%. We maybe got like 8% of the total hit points there on the first attack. Probably could have done it better, but it is what it is, and I don't have my Cosmic characters ready anyways yet to continue on. So there we are, guys. Just a very quick run of Global 3, aka Node 6, and we'll be carrying on next time. So I'll see you then. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Boilon Does Dark Dimension 4, and we're going to be continuing on node number 6, aka Global 3. So we're almost done through the global lane, but this node has been quite challenging, so we're going to have a tough time, and apologies for being off camera again. You know, that's mostly to do with my dog not being able to set up my green screen, otherwise that kind of triggers him a little bit. So let's jump back in here and see how things go. I'm pretty sure the first wave was really difficult, and I got kind of crushed there. Back in here with the usual suspects, Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, Ghost, and Sabretooth. So let's jump back in here rather, and see what we can get done for today. I know it's a bit of a challenging, I mean, this is the end of the global lane, so it is going to be a bit more challenging than the previous nodes, but maybe, and we only have 4 members as well, but maybe we might be able to get some good RNG here and get some good clones with Sinister, because I think that's really what it's all about. I think actually the first 6 nodes, you know, Mr. Sinister really has been MVP here. So Black Bolt from this wave will always perform his special and ultimate abilities. Cables, plural, will always perform their special ability. And that's it, but I'm really afraid of that. That turn bar for Cable is really annoying. So we do get the ability block with Baron Zemo. I'm not sure who I want to start with. I think I actually want to start with... I don't want Black Widow to haste with her special, so we're going to try that. I don't remember where all the enemies' cooldowns are at. We did get quite a few slow rebounds there with Ghost, so that's pretty nice. We're gonna knock the turn bar back though on actually this Cable here, because he's gonna spam that special, and I really don't like that. So but in terms of our kill priority, I think we're gonna try and get Black Bolt down. I don't know if that's actually what I need to do here, but and that slow really sucked. That sucked, actually, right there. So we lost Baron Zemo, but he did his job, I suppose, with his ultimate, although it would have been nice to keep him around a little bit longer. Now we're stuck behind a taunt by Captain America, getting hit a little bit. Sinister being slowed really isn't that good. Now, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that. Quake, this is going downhill pretty quick, apparently. That Quake is a bit of a pain in the ass there with that special. Sorry, with the basic. That 2 turns slow, and there's not really a whole lot we can do about that. This is probably going to be the quickest run I have ever had in Dark Dimension 4. That was less than 3 minutes. That was... So, clearly this wave is a super pain in the ass, and we're going to be just slogging our way through this until next time. But hey, I actually almost forgot about doing this run today, so maybe that's for the best. So, stay tuned until next day, and we get some more Dark Dimension 4 done. I guess it's not that big of a deal because I don't have my Cosmic characters ready anyways. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Boilon Does Dark Dimension 4. Now, yesterday, we had a very quick run. This was, shockingly, I think, my quickest run I've ever had in the history of Dark Dimension 4 and probably Dark Dimension 3 possibly as well. So yesterday's attack was only 3.4 million damage. It was over really quickly in just a couple of minutes. So let's hope that today we can get some more damage in than we did there. Now, I don't think we're going to be going in with too many good cooldowns, unfortunately, but I think Mr. Sinister could be refreshed because he does get 3 ability energy on spawn, so I think that his clone probably should be up now at this point. This is the very last global node, aka node 6 or global 3, however you look at it, so do keep that in mind. So we are, I don't know, maybe even 10% through the node, but it's going pretty slow. It is a tough wave, and I think if we can maybe push through this a little bit today and maybe get through the wave, we might be able to put ourselves in a better position for the second wave. So let's see here. So Black Bolt from this wave always does a special and ultimate. I don't think we've even seen him do his ultimate yet, but he is almost dead. Cable from this wave, both of the cables will use their special abilities. So that's a pain in the ass. So everyone's actually pretty low hit points. But yeah, we'll see here. So we do have the ability block. That's nice. So I'm probably going to land that on Black Bolt and just see how many times they actually rebound that going all the way around. So we do get how many? Only 3 slows. I was hoping for a bit more than that. And actually, you know what? Okay. So I wasn't sure where Black Widow's ability was on that. I'm going to actually ability block on Black Widow because I don't want her speeding up everyone on the team. I think that's a bit tough there. So we're going to go back. We're going to actually hit Black Widow with that one instead, and then we're going to hopefully get some more rebounds out of that. It also looks like Ghost is actually only 1 turn away from getting her ultimate, so that's pretty good. So there's a chance we might be able to extend some of these debuffs. I'm also hoping that maybe we might be able to clone... I want to clone Quake, I think. Although, is that what I did last time? I can't remember now. Maybe I tried that the last time. Maybe I should do someone else. I was thinking that the 2-turn slow on Quake's basic would actually be pretty good. Because, you know, it's AoE and it's, well, not completely AoE, but it is adjacency. And that probably looks to be the best person. You know, a lot of people ask me why I don't clone Black Bolt, and it's just because I feel that he's like pure damage, and I don't really get a whole lot out of that. So we are going to go with Black Widow here on the ability block. Oh my god, we didn't chain as many as we thought, but we'll keep going anyways, and we'll see. Let's do a special there onto Black Bolt. We're gonna run with this for the minute and see how this goes. We're going to, I think, use the ultimate here on Black Bolt, just chain around for some more damage there. And now, so for the clone, Quake, Crystal, or Black Widow. You know what? Maybe we should get Black Widow because of the haste, you know, so that might be really good for everyone else if she can stay alive. So, and there's some stun in there as well. Let's see if we can do this. And that did get actually a speed up to Ghost. So let's kill these people off. Target Cable. I'm not sure if that's going to kill him. Did actually. Okay, so we got a lot of damage out of that. Wow. Let's finish off this Cable. Although that didn't kill him. Black Widow is still alive for the moment. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage for some reason. And I had that so quickly. Why did I take so much damage there? We're gonna rewind that at one more time. How did Crystal do so much damage? She should have had offense down from Ghost, so sorry about having to cancel attacks twice here. That was crazy. I don't know what happened there. Things went so quickly, I think, that I just didn't see what happened on my screen, but Crystal's special shouldn't have done that much damage that basically wiped out Baron Zemo and my clone at the same time, because I can't have that. So, I guess we're going to try and have to focus on Crystal before she does her move or something, because that was pretty crazy damage there. So let's try this one more time, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some more rebounds, actually, with Baron Zemo's ultimate anyways. We only got 3 slows, so that wasn't as... Not that it really mattered, maybe, because of Ghost's AoE ultimate. But let's try this again. So that was really shocking, I think, with Crystal. Let's try this one more time here. Okay, so we did get a rebound onto Crystal for what it's worth, so maybe that might help for this time. So let's do this again with Black Bolt. Actually, you know what? Let's knock back Crystal's turn bar there and see if this plays out differently. So we're gonna... Now, we don't have defense down on anyone, but let's go over here. Let's do some of this. Again, I don't know if that mattered either. I probably didn't even do... I should have focused on Crystal. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, here we go. So... The special... There we go. We need to... Let's focus down on Crystal. And then when Quake does her... Now, unfortunately, we got... actually slowed on Baron Zemo. So this should kill a lot of people. There we go. Okay, so that cable's still alive. Crystal needs to go. Crystal's down. Okay, so my clone is still alive. So that's good. And if we can maybe get these guys down soon, we're gonna save that stun and we're gonna heal up a little bit. And can we get this cable down? Yes, we do. Can we get this cable down? Yes, we should. There we go. Okay, so we're on wave 2 finally. Agent Coulson will always perform a special. Kind of annoying. Spider-Man Miles will always perform his ability, ultimate ability. That's even more annoying. And that's it. I'm probably more concerned about that Miles, but I mean, Symbiote Spider-Man, this would have been a really good clone as well. So this kind of sucks. And then there's Nick Fury giving speed up to a lot of people. So I'm not sure where to start exactly. I know Symbiote Spider-Man is going to dodge a lot. So we're going to start with... I think we're going to start with Agent Coulson. I think. We're gonna do the speed up though before we do the stun, and hopefully that was a better idea. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough for sure. The opening barrage is gonna be quite difficult here. Let's get some extra damage there on Nick Fury, I guess, and everyone else. Right, okay, so we got some summons for what it's worth. My Baron Zemo is pretty close to biting that. Right, so we're going to get ability block. I really want to do this on Symbiote Spider-Man. Really concerned that he's going to dodge it, but let's... Oh, it actually did land. And unfortunately, the slow might have landed on a couple of minions, I'm not sure. Baron Zemo's going to bite it pretty soon, but we still have the Black Widow clone. She's still hanging in... Oh, yeah, she is still hanging in there, but everyone else is kind of falling apart. This... Yeah, this wasn't great. This wasn't great, but yeah, this was actually really bad. But we are really close here onto the clone, so I think coming back into this the next round, we are going to get a clone on Symbiote Spider-Man. I think that'll do really well, and we should be able to do a little bit better than we did this time around. So my apologies, guys, for quitting out a couple times there. There's just a lot of damage going out there. I think that opening barrage, we're just going to have to eat it, take it on the face there. And hopefully the next time for tomorrow will be a bit better. But thanks everyone for watching on this attack number 3. Let's see how much damage we did. Not too much better than yesterday, but you know, hey, we are on officially wave 2 now, and we're almost about 15, just over 15, somewhere between 15 and 20% through the node. So it's not terrible. So I'll see you guys tomorrow then when we get started on Wave 2 of Dark Dimension 4 Node 6 Global 3. See y'all then.